Okay, today I'm going to do the scary thing. I'm going to take off all my makeup and start from scratch and show you how I put on my everyday makeup. I wanted to do that because I'm just so proud of SUZANNE Organics. It's actually makeup that's good for you. Everything that we put into our skin or onto our skin gets absorbed and ends up in our bloodstream. So you got to really think about the ingredients that have been in all the cosmetics we've been using. Lead in the lipstick, plastics in your powder, glue in your mascara, petroleum, propylene, butylene, glycol, sodium lauryl sulfates, pesticides, phthalates, artificial dyes, synthetic fragrances. I mean, stop. It's just so crazy that we've been loading our skin and our faces with so much toxicity. So I put together a makeup line that is so exciting. The colors are from oranges and raspberries and cranberries. There's no artificial dyes. There's no plastics. There's no petroleum fillers. It's all gluten-free. There's no animal testing. We use bamboo powder and tapioca powder. Everything in my makeup line is good for you. I have on my full line of everyday makeup right now, and what I'm going to do is start from scratch. Stay with me. I'm going to take all my makeup off and start over and show you how I do it, okay? Stay with me. Okay, this is my everyday makeup, and I always start with Perfect Finish Concealer. I love this. This is one of my most important products for me. I use medium dark, which you think I'm kind of light skinned, but I don't know, it just works better. And what I like to do with my concealer is light my face. It's one of the first things I learned when I first started having my makeup professionally done way back in the 70s. And so the first thing I do is I put the concealer down on either side of the nose. Why? When you wake up in the morning, you're kind of red on either side of the nose, and this immediately puts the light under there. I get into the shadow under the eye and bring it out here a little bit like that, okay? Then I bring it down here like this, and on top of my lip a little bit, and a little bit right here. I also like to just put a little up here at the bridge of my nose. And if you see, I've got like little red splotches here, and so I try to eliminate those like that, okay? You know what's great about this? It's made with organic shea butter and jojoba oil, and it's got soothing lavender in it. It's got a vitamin E for an antioxidant rich coverage. It's great for covering spots, you know, if you got little spots on the sides of your face from sitting in the sun. I'm a passenger a lot of the time, and the sun comes in on this side of my face, so I get more there. So anyway, I love this. I can't live without this. Now I take a sponge and I smooth it in, okay? Already, you see, there's some sculpting happening, okay? I have the light concealer, Perfect Finish Concealer, that sometimes when I finish my whole makeup and I want to like make my cheeks pop a little more, I might put a little more of the light there, but for every day I use the dark. Now next is our Flawless Finish Foundation. I don't wear foundation every day, but if I'm going someplace where I want to look particularly great, I'll put a little foundation on. Just sort of smooths it out. A couple of pumps in the palm of your hand, take a clean sponge, and just sort of pat it over. And I take it over the concealer too. I bring it on the eyelid to prepare it for when I put the eyeshadow on. Onto my chin. And then bring it down on your neck a little bit. Just so, you know, it doesn't look good when there's just a line like that, so bring it down, and then up here, of course, on my forehead. Okay. I love this foundation. It fills the pores. It makes you look very flawless. It really smooths out everything. You know, most foundations have artificial dyes and fragrances. Ours doesn't. We have nourishing minerals that color match to a variety of skin tones, and we've got aloe leaf juice, jojoba, and grapeseed oils. Everything comes from nature. That's what's so great about it. Okay, next is eyebrow pencil. We've got a particularly good one. And I don't know about you, but I'm really light at the ends here, so I like to just fill it in. This is the blonde color, which looks sort of brown, but it's kind of perfect for blondes. It's made with coconut and sesame oils. Again, from nature, so great. Now the next thing is the contour kit. This is how you sculpt your face. So we're going to take the sculpting brush, which the SUZANNE Organic brushes are cute because they're yellow and black. You take this one here, this first color here, for shading, and sculpt the cheekbone here. I like to bring it down and around and down on the chin like this, okay? Same thing over here. Bring it down and around, bring it down on the neck a little bit. The middle one here is called bronze. I'm going to use it on my cheeks, right here. I like to put my blush high. It sort of gives you a facelift as you're older, and a little bit here to just frame the face. It's all about creating this kind of oval there, okay? And then finally, I like to take the white one. It looks white. It's kind of a neutral shade, and just open up the cheek there and a little under the eyebrow. I almost forgot about contouring the nose, which is very important. You take the contour color here and you go down the side of the nose like this, because remember I put the concealer down the center of the nose, and I bring it along the side here like this, and then just a little swipe across the bottom. There you go, you got a nose. Okay, the next thing, now it gets fun, because now you start doing the eyeshadow, which I love to work with eyeshadow. The first thing I do, this is our eyeshadow essential neutrals. Now, what's great about this, there's no pegs, there's no parabens, there's no artificial colors, it's made from nutrient-rich minerals. The ivory here, again, highlight just a little bit there, because that really makes your eyebrows stand out. Then I like to take the charcoal and just sort of line my eyes like this. See how it makes the eye pop? You just use the charcoal across the lid just to really give the eye that definition. Cleopatra first thought of this. So I just did the eyeliner because I just like to get my eyeliner on first. It just makes me feel better. Okay, then I put a little flesh over the lid here. And then I take the cocoa. Now this is the fun part. This is when you start smoking up your eyes. And kind of follow the groove like that. As we get older, sometimes it's good to pull it up like that just so that it goes on evenly. There are little tricks you have to do as you get older. And then you got to work with it a little bit and smooth it out so it doesn't look like your daughter did it for you, who's 4. Okay, look at that. All right, I'll do the other one now. And always brush it off. Because there are no glues and there's no petroleum in our shadows, and we use tapioca and bamboo powders, you want to, after you dip your brush, you want to, so you don't get anything falling on your cheek, okay? All right. Okay, now I'm ready for mascara. I love mascara. And this, because it doesn't have glue in it, I mean, that's what we're used to using, mascara with glue in it, and plastics. So you put it on and it goes on a little wet, and you let it dry, and then you go back and reapply a couple of times after it's dried so you can build up. It's made with aloe and cocoa butter, and again, it's mascara that's good for you. Think about all the glue and plastics you put on your eyes. It's got a real silky application. I'm going to do just another here. And it comes off so easily when you use cleanser at night to get rid of it. And I just saw a little mistake I made, so I just want to clean that up a little bit. Okay, now I can pull my bangs down. That makes me so happy. All right, am I starting to look like Suzanne again? Yeah. Okay, lips. I'm using caramelized peach lip pencil. I like to line the outside of the lips and then fill in with the color. And this is, again, good for you. Most lipstick contains artificial dyes and lip pencils and lead. You know, it's interesting, lead's been banned from our food, and yet they let us use it in makeup, and dyes, like red dye, #2, you can't use it in food, but they use it in lipstick all the time. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Our lipstick is lead-free. Now I'm ready for lipstick. See, it's going pretty fast. This is awesome. Look at this beautiful color. This is caramelized peach. Even the name makes you want to lick it. It has no artificial dyes, it has no lead. So we've got avocado butters, cocoa, shea butters. And the color, which I love, is from berries and oranges. It tastes good, and it's good for you. Okay? And then I've got another color called Honey Glow. We've got a lot of colors, and they're all so beautiful. I just like to put a little right in the center here to make the lower lip a little more voluptuous. And now I'm going to apply a little pressed powder, take all that shine out. And then as I look in my little mirror here, I see that I need just a little more blush, but I've got the matching caramelized peach blush. Again, no silicones, it's toxic free, it's got no plastic agents, no artificial dyes. We use these gorgeous colors made from oranges, raspberries, and cranberries. And then finally, just finish off with a little powder. Again, no petroleum, no plastic. This is jojoba oil. And our loose powder is made with rich minerals and bamboo and tapioca powder. See, again, everything is from nature, which is just so exciting to put on makeup that won't harm you. That what ends up on your skin, that goes into your skin, is good for you. Sometimes I just clean up my shadow in case it didn't go on perfectly evenly. Lastly, I've got one last little trick. This is called the multi-stick. It's a really versatile product. You can use it on your cheeks, your lips, your eyes. Again, it's all natural. It's no artificial dyes, no plastics. The color is from minerals, oranges and berries. It's got a real creamy texture. It's real dewy. It's a real natural look. And so this is just for a glowy kind of look. Again, I like to put it high, just to kind of create what I call the little facelift and make a natural glow. And that's it. I'm all done.